How's it going, bros? I know it's been a little bit since the last LS video, and that's because we're putting a real hard push on getting my Supra done. If you don't know what the Supra is, it's probably a couple videos down from this one. And if you're not subscribed and you want to see more of this LS build, make sure you're subscribed or else you're just gonna miss it. I'm gonna get lost in the queue somewhere and then that's it. You'll always see my sexy face again. Anyways, we got some more building materials that we're waiting on, some straight pipes, some flex pipes, and let's just jump right to it. We might as well. Oh yeah, I'm gonna have to take the hood off too. I forgot I latched it in. Oh boy. So last time we put these accessories in here just to see if they would fit, our truck accessories and our truck manifold. For now, this was just giving me an idea of what to build around. Probably won't stay on there forever, but for now it'll be good enough to make it run. And the whole idea is to be cheap, super cheap, like Cheapy McCheapson. That's me. Yes! Because we already have a high budget build, that Supra, it's all taking all my monies. So cheapy build, more expensive build, that's probably gonna be the same fast as this thing. We're gonna start by getting rid of the front sway bar out of here, just to make more room. And I should probably pick the right size socket. Off to a good start, Kyle. Loser! That's like 20 pounds right there. Now we're gonna have a little more room to come down in this area right here, and then under the oil pan, and then over to there. Hey, a turbo. Now we have to put this manifold back in here and try and see what angle we're gonna have to hit this flange at. I don't know if we can do it better. Okay, got it. Chop saw time. I'm gonna pull this Mustang out of here so I don't ruin it. All my silliness. Now we just have to figure out how to get it in here, the way to cut it at an angle we want. Oh, cool. Let's try and cut through a bolt. Pew pew! We have a cut. It looks not to be at the angle that I want it though. We'll see. So I'm actually gonna have to recut it. I wanted it at a different angle than that. So there's still a lot of meat left in this, but like this is the angle that I wanted here, like this. So we put our V-band in, and so this is kind of the angle we want. Along here. But this is gonna make it easier to cut again. Yep, my marker is pretty dry here. So this is what we end up with here. The V-band's gonna go on there like that, and that should be a good starting point for us. So I'm gonna pull off this header, I'm gonna clean it up a bit on the edges, clean this up, and get to weldy weldy. Just gonna mark what I need to grind down a little bit here. Now while I'm cleaning up this V-band, just to get like all the fresh coating stuff off, I'm gonna let this preheat with the torch a little bit. I know it's not gonna do too much, but if I leave it like this, let it heat up a little bit, it's gonna do better than not heating it up, I guess. Any little bit helps. I'm kind of a shit. I shit. Everybody poops. Remember, everything's a hammer. So I'm gonna hopefully let it cool down slower with the torch, I guess. I don't know. I guess I could show you what the welds kind of look like. They still look like turd in there. Can't really see them. I can show you afterwards. Oh yeah, I haven't forgotten about you guys. The newest stickers are being made right now. So big shout out to all the newest Golden Puck boys, and I'll make sure to give you a shout out at the beginning of next video when I get the new stickers. But I love you guys. Those are the Patreon supporters of that build. This is an old downpipe I had for the Supra, and it looks like I'll be able to use this first 90 right here to go out here. So I'm gonna cut this off here. Hey, look what we started. Still a bit warm. I want to grab where it's hot. Ah, that burner's pretty hot. Okay, the header's in place. However, I did put the V-band at a weird angle, but it's still cooling down a little bit, so I don't want to take it off and let it warp. So we just got it in there for now. It's a tight fit, but it's gonna work. We'll go to our assortment of pipes over here and grab something like this that needs to be grindy down. And we'll come back over here, see if it fits in there somewhere. Oh my god, if that didn't just fit perfectly. Holy shit, did that ever fit perfectly. And this one, oh my god. Oh my lordy. Watch this. I'm gonna adjust the tripod here. But then that one goes down there, and then this one's gonna come across right there, like that. Those are gonna work so perfect together. This might actually just work by itself. Imagine somewhere there. Holy, and then we'll put the flex pipe right there. Oh my god, did that ever just work good. Okay, well I'm tack welding that in place for sure. To make things even better, look how easy I can get the welder in here just to tack it. Just like, boop. No! You fell, piece of shit. So I was out working on that Mustang. Then the FedEx driver shows up. He's like, hey, I eat ass. And I'm like, oh, hey bro. I mean, like, I eat ass too? So, and then he was like, here, have these parts. And I was like, oh, thanks, man. Peace, bro. Eat some good ass today. And then I was like, oh shit, now I gotta go to Red Deer to install these parts if we wanna be ready for next week. So here's my random trip to AFR. And you guys can enjoy my Supra in the same video as the Mustang. We got fuel components in the mail, so I had to come down here right away as soon as I got them, like 20 minutes after. But from Powerhouse Racing, it's our mechanical fuel pump stuff. We're gonna put it on. We're gonna put it on. We're gonna put it on. Let's see how this bracket lines up now.
back, Kyle.
Oh no! I think I gotta take this back piece off.
Actually?
This piece. Ooh! That means the timing's gotta be...
Yeah, that's
sad.
so much work, Kyle.
It is.
Like,
damn it!
all that accessory belt
I know.
shit you gotta.
So this timing belt has to come off because this has to come off. Because this, the bolts for this are like behind there somewhere. Oh, I know what it is. That piece replaces that piece.
Yes.
I thought it went in front of it, but no. Now this cam gear gets this washer and bolt thing. And then this one bolts to this one. And that's what drives the fuel pump because it's a hex drive on the fuel pump. Yeah, I put the plate on, but I forgot to put my belt back on, so now I gotta take the plate back off. Stupid idiot, dumb face loser. A couple. Look, I got the belt back on. That four-link.
Kyle.
That four-link. You ruined a Supra. Everyone hates you. Oops. Bam! Now we just have to figure out which fittings we need. 2 trailer park girls go around the outside. I did more work on things and then I forgot to film it on the camera. So I now did this here. But the cool thing is it's where the handbrake was. So this is our parachute handle. Cool. Good job, Kyle. Thanks guys. Man, I'm super bad with the updates lately. So right now, putting in the radiator, we just put 2 grommets in the bottom on the subframe, and then we have this thing to mount on top right there. And while I'm doing this, Roy is doing that bar right there. And it's 12:20 in the morning. We putting in work, son. We added these sexy things for charging.
Sorry about the not filming yesterday, but I had things to do, and I did them a little bit. We got some progress done. Trying to have it done for next week, guys. Next week. However, I did get a bitchin' room. I was hoping I had 2 beds so I could like jerk off in one and sleep in the other, but I mean, jerking off and sleeping in the same bed's not so bad. And they gave me a big porn TV. I'm the only door that has this. I'm a little confused.
Update time from stupid ass here who doesn't like to use the camera.
Yeah, duh, stop looking at the screen, bro. Look at the lens, because then you're looking at me in the eyes, and we could, like, if we make eye contact, then it's kind of emotional for me and you at the same time. That got way too gay. Okay, so I'm redoing brake lines. Right here. This stuff is a lot easier to bend, so it's gonna make it a lot nicer. I did put a piece of majiggy here because that's close to this and it's gonna get hot. So
So I got, yeah, some of this Easy Bend stuff instead of the stainless stuff that I had earlier. This stuff, which is a nightmare to flare. Ric Flair. Woo! And then Roy's doing this back part here, reinforcing our modifications. And before we sheet metal the back in. So we're working hard, we're busting ass. We're trying to be done for next Friday, so we're racing. And if anyone wants to come see me race, it'll be Castro Raceway, September 7th. Hopefully anyways. Don't show up if I don't show up. Boo.
See my Kegels?
Your Kegels?
Yeah. That's how
Oh,
I
that's how you're using the pedal?
Yeah.
With your knees? I went ahead and mounted the dash here. That'd be perfect for now. Like I said, been thrashing, not filming. It's good to just put the camera down for once and focus on doing my own butt stuff. Butt stuff?